Hello there, I'm Alger Hill. Welcome back. It's Burgundy in EU4. It's 1530. We're doing pretty well. Portugal is struggling. I was just mentioning my book update, the book I'm writing for Patreon, or Patreon people who do get updates. It is taking a little while to get another thing up. It'll be happening next couple of days because I've been moving so much. If you've been looking forward to that, you just gotta wait a couple of days because I am moving and it just drags my attention. Loyal subjects. Dip annex costs 15% and dip rep. Oh, that's so good. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I am still a whole year ahead of time, and I'm going to be able to get Tech 11 very shortly. Oh, and there's Tech 9. Ooh, that's good. That's a spicy meatball right there. I appreciate that. My ruler is a 363, and that one's a 035. I might get rid of admin points to try and equalize things a little bit. And now we can get Tech 11. Perfect. There's not really much I have to do here, which is pretty cool. And for me, I'm going to try and just say, in terms of provinces of interest... Oops. Boop, boop. I think I have... Is it all? It's all of these, yes. Oops. So provinces of interest... Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. I might as well make them all my interest, you know? Because I have claims on them. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. We could be stronger as well. This is the problem. We still could be much stronger. Oh, it's okay. I couldn't click it. Yeah, no, I wasn't allowed to click it for some reason. I'm not sure why. It just wouldn't let me. I doubt they'll give me that anyway. The Ottomans are just obliterating stuff, which is very cool. It does mean there's going to be quite a strong Ottomans, but that's always fine. Now, my hope is that the Religious League Wars will fire. E4 Religious League War trigger. I'm trying to figure out what the actual trigger is. I feel like it's after 1550. Yeah, it has to be past 1550 because it has to be an elector that is Protestant. Yeah. Okay. Do. Evangelical Union. 1550, religion is Catholic, one elector is Protestant, base time to happen 120 months, so 10 years. If it's 1575, it's 0.5 years. Okay, so 1555 to 1560 is when it will fire. So 25 years. Do I have an estate Diet active right now? I don't. And I can't summon a new one because, oh no, I do. I do have a workshop or counting house in Avignon. Avignon. I know I've been getting a lot of flack in my I've been getting a lot of shit in my comments because I mispronounce things like crazy. Screw you guys. I don't care. Unfortunately, I'm not. I mean, I could peace out with stuff, but ooh, the coalition would be crazy. So let's just sit quietly, shall we? Let's let my vassals do it while I build back up my country, make myself rich, and just try and get a little stronger. And I think, the peace is going to happen pretty soon. The Ottomans getting more and more powerful is always a good thing for us. It sucks that I can't get a thing on them. We could go on to Français to take them. They're not exactly very large. Get a new church power bonus, so dev cost or discipline. I mean, discipline's great. Manpower recovery speed is also great. Production efficiency. I am thinking for manpower recovery. No, I'm actually kind of near the maximum. Let's get discipline bonus. France is allied with England. Not allied with England so much as they are guaranteed by them, which is very weird. Now, I am very tempted. I have a truce with them until 1535. I am very tempted to declare war into France and call in Brittany and then vassalize Brittany. Calvin becomes a spiritual leader of Geneva. The reformer John Calvin has been spreading his unique religious views in Geneva for many years. As our nation turns more and more against the Catholic Church, the desire for a spiritual leader grows. The majority of the Grand Councils vote to create such a title as appointing John Calvin. Oh, I've got Calvinism. George Charles III has the authority to intercede in the council's decision and remove Calvin from power, but it would upset the reformed living. Invite him, and he, in the leader, become the spiritual leader of Burgundy instead, and reformed becomes the new religion, yet tolerance of true faith. I probably will make Civil Vassal, yeah. We must remove the Black Seed before it blossoms into a coup. Give me a massive amount of church power. Okay, we just got Modern Theocracy. And I'm very much tempted to get a military idea now because I am having to deal with so many different people, and I'm probably going to have to fight all of Germany as well. What do you think is the right idea group? Now, I mean, I would typically go for offensive first. I do have quite a few, I will have a few vassals, and I have influence and administrative, so reinforced cost reduction and income for policies is always great. Plus, better generals. Yeah, this is the thing. Something with general pips is usually a good idea, because offensive gives you leader, fire, and shock. Plus prestige and the glorious siege ability. Plus 5% discipline that only gets better. However, quality has value. 10% infantry combat ability, but most of it is, a lot of it is ships, which is a bit garbage, and artillery combat ability doesn't become super useful later. And you still get a little bit of discipline, and you get a little bit of income. It's like, okay. Defensive ideas is pretty nice because you do get flat morale, but that does taper off, honestly. I'm considering doing general pips because I have a lot of vassals and personal union partners, and that helps so much. And defensive idea policies, you know, they're garbage. I just don't care about them at all. Naval ideas. Mike, get out of my house right now. How dare you suggest naval? Yeah, the first part of defensive is attrition reduction, but if you're smart, the attrition reduction doesn't matter too much. It doesn't really relevant. I think offensive is probably better. I would agree that I think offensive is probably better right now for me because the pips I get for it. Naval gives the most pips. Well, yeah, it does. You get leader, fire, and shock plus naval tradition. Actually, it doesn't give the most pips, except in the policies. It gives the same pips as offensive, just for naval leaders, but no thanks. You douche. But I'm thinking very much so the offensive ideas because I don't think defensive is going to be particularly valuable. I just think better generals is going to be the way forward here. And you get the discipline as well. I mean, some of the policies aren't terrible as well when you get towards expansion or humanist with unrest. They'll probably be going religious ideas eventually. You get flat religious unity, which is amazing. And the diplomatic relations and reinforced costs with influence ideas is pretty valuable. As I do have influence ideas anyway. So I'll be going offensive ideas. Let's go. And straight away, land leader shock, which gives me the trade efficiency bonus. So very good. The traditional Estates General is very much built on this to interest the first estate in clergy and the second estate nobility. Economic changes that strengthen the power of the third estate, everyone else. We need to refine the composition of the Estates General to increase the influence of the third estate without unduly impinging, that feels like a weird word, impinging, upon the rights of others, giving us 10% trade efficiency bonus. And if you try to smart avoiding a treasure mover, you can conversion from siege to fighting in Asia or jungle and desert. That's very true, yeah. Defensive is very valuable if you fight in the east. In the west, I would argue offensive is better. I mean, just the pips on their own are just so good. They're just so good. Hey, Sonalir, welcome back to stream. Lovely to have you here. Constantine, I want to tell you that I really enjoy your France and Burgundy series right now. Keep it going. Thank you so very much for saying that. I greatly appreciate you just dropping in to let me know, because that kind of stuff is, that kind of feedback is really key. So thank you so much, buddy. Hope you're having a good one. I hope to see you around in the future. And yes, the Perpetual Muse, the siege speed up is so good for offensive. I'm also going to be trying to get a little bit of more professionalism, because Jesus Christ, do I need some bloody professionalism. I need to be trying to get some more mercenary bonuses. Oh, we gotta hurry up. We gotta go. We gotta go. We could pass the Conventicle Act for missionary strength bonuses, and also the Test Act for a little bit more of that. You should have gone naval, but bro, that only helps naval leaders. None of that. Half the walls end up siege raising. Exactly. We are going to end up with some problems, but that's okay. Because right now we do still need to fight. I mean, we could fight Brandenburg. Saxony is another person we could do a personal union on, because, you know, we would get a restoration of union. Depends if we want to do it. There is Cologne. There's also, we have Trier. And there's currently Würzburg. So it's not terrible. But we can wait a little while we big up our strength. This is the thing. Let's wait until our truce with France is over. And then we will declare and get to attack Brittany. And we will conquer France and force vassalize Brittany. Because that's going to just be a really strong... Merc cost a lot, yes, but we're very rich. How much longer do you have to celebrate in CBs? Another 15 years. Yeah, just 15 years. 15 years, Perpetual Muse. So I'm tempted. I want to try and get at least a couple more electors. And again, remember that, you know, A is just fundamentally another. I'm going to be declaring war onto France. Ah, no. No, it's good. Ah, they got rid of their alliance to Brittany. Douche. That's just rude. That's just rude, bro. That's not okay. How dare you? Oh man, I was gonna betray them. It's not very nice. Alright, we can conquer them at least. I think probably I won't need to really deal with this. There you go. You guys can just have a few vassals there, and I think my vassals will probably take care of most of it. Are any of the Restore Union targets not in the coalition? Indeed they are not, only because they are in truce. So yes, I could grab Saxony. I could grab... Probably Cologne would be the right one to grab. Yeah, what do you think? Should we grab Cologne and Saxony? Their truces are up in 35. Day 1 declare when the truce ends. I'm very much considering it, yes. Indeed. I'm gonna have a lot of people to deal with, but yes. National tax modified 10% or lose stability. Ah, fine. No money for me, I guess. Oi. Oh, and there's the war. And Hungary will cede all that to the Ottomans, and I get nothing. Thanks. I get 207 ducats, actually. Fair enough. Oh yeah, look at that. I want them for the vote. I want to be emperor once the League War fires, so I do have a little bit of time to do it. It all depends on when I want to do it, you know. Wait, do you want to sod off, mate? Right? Go away, bloody France. Being jerks. The problem is, of course, is that I have a absolute ton of stuff. Ooh, John of the Diet. 2 admin in there. Aragon's opinions at least 100. Pass. I already improved relations massively. The proposal of the bourgeoisie. My clan have a trade bonus. Done. My capital will now have a trade bonus. Boop. There we are. And we have a ton of money. We really need to be spending it. Let's get, so this would be 0.19, production would be 0.25, very good. A little bit of trade in Reims. Manufacture is not much money. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Yeah, no thanks. I really do just want money. So let's do that. Then 0.19. There we go. There we are. No, we're fine. We've got a lot of allies that we can return cores to, so it's not a big deal. And our lovely allies are just doing a crazy amount of stuff. I wonder if Trier has claims. They don't really. Okay, in the Age of Reformation, we can purchase one more ability, which is amazing, including Institution, Truth, Faith, War School versus other religions. Boom. Nice. Because I am the right... That's my religion, baby. Oggy B01. E1, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Now, if we did this, of course, we would have to fight like Saxony and all this. It'd be a real bother, but it's not a gigantic deal, you know. We can make it work. That's a peace deal from Ulm. Where is Ulm? Why am I asking this? I know where Ulm is. What is my problem? I'm going to take all of your money and force your religion and give me war reps. Thank you very much. And see you later. Oh, they want to give it to me. Okay, well, I'm going to wait 1 month then. How about that, douche? Ya douche? See what happens then. Yeah. Fantastic. See you later. Now, Ulm is Protestant. Hehehe. Everybody's Protestant. Like, a lot of people are Protestant. Protestantism is the new religion, okay? It's what's cool. An elaborate and lengthy ceremony, lose a big pile of money. No, nope. Modest level. And the French have no troops, so we're just going to annex them. So I am very tempted to do a flat vassalization of a major German power. Remembering that there is not a gigantic amount that people can do against me. We do have to worry about Castile ever so slightly. But vassalizing people like Cologne is not the worst thing, you know? I think it's a good idea. I mean, if we went Saxony, they would help us out immensely. I think Cologne is probably the right path, though. I think a vassal is better than a personal union partner. This is the thing, because you can just do a lot more with them and manipulate them. Oh, hey, look at that. We won the war already. How sweet. How sweet. Okay, boop and boop. And how does anyone care? Yep, 1 million people care, but I don't. What is my book about? Definitely check out the Patreon link right there, and you'll find out all the information you need about the book. Essentially, it's zombies in the Napoleonic Wars. That's the best way I can put it. Boop. And there we go. Couple lovely new provinces for my country. Great. Okay. Okay, so I can actually form France. I could actually just be France now because France doesn't exist. I don't want to do that though, even though I get a big pile of prestige. I would really rather stay as Burgundy. I know it's a little OP if I did that, to be honest. I don't really want to do it. I'm not going to form France. It's so silly though. Okay, and what's my rebels like? 9k with reformed zealots. I think I'll survive, yes. Castilian exile. Ooh, or they're... Sure. This much hate from AE plus negatives in the war, you might just end up losing a PU right away due to relations if your ruler dies. This is true. Although I am 28, remember. Guza Hajao, thank you for joining me. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, I'm pretty chill right now. I've got a lot of buddies. A lot of buddies. I'm tempted to attack Cologne as soon as this fires. As soon as the truce is up, which is January 31st. The 35th rather. So in January 35th is when we're gonna jump on them and just get to nomming, really. Just get to nomming, you know? I think it'll be fun. Another Castilian Exiles event. What the hell? Alright. Great. Thanks, I guess. That's weird. Unfortunately, it does mean Castile is going to take a gigantic chunk of English territory. England appears to be, like, falling apart. Just hilarious. Oh, God! Annex, annex, annex. Yes, 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 yes. And good, go. I also want to annex these guys. Ah. Don't be like that. Budget diplomats on auto improve. Yes, let's do that because it's pretty good. Outrage countries. There we are. Hooray! To try and make them not be pissed off with me. Yeah. That'll help. Then we can start to annex our other myriad people. And we're nice and rich as well, which is always good. And there's a new power with our church power. We could then grab, ooh, I guess manpower recovery speed is not super necessary for us. Idea cost maybe wouldn't be the worst. Yeah, make ideas just a little bit cheaper. I'd very much like to get to land leader fire. Ooh, 25 prestige for free. Nice. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to go to 2 morale of armies now to try and improve that a little bit. I do still make 743 ducats a month, which is great. Okay, looking good. Tolerance of heretics +2 and then 25% national manpower. This is the thing, this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to go quantity, because I know I get 25% national manpower, so I don't really care about that. England still does not have an heir, he's 21. Oh, we're going to get so many electors. It's going to be great. Just still got to wait 16 years, of course, but it's okay. There's recruitment time. Okay. Let's recruit some artillery. Because we need them eventually. Drill my armies. My armies are drilling, actually. No, they're not. I'm an idiot. Thank you very much, my God. You are just endlessly helpful, aren't you? You're just a doll. Alright, Castiles and Southerners. My last visit to Komodo was vastly more enjoyable than dinner with a Burgundian ambassador. That's just mean. That's just mean. Not very nice. Not a fan. Heretic subjugation. Our country's harsh subjugation of heretics hasn't brought the expected results. Instead of restoring order and bringing our nation under one religious faith, our actions have further agitated the population, leading to increased violence and acts of cruelty. Ooh, my chair's fucked up. Lose money or ignore them. I will pay the money because money is meaningless. Salt crisis production agency. Ow! As you 101. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. I was drilling earlier, but I must have turned it off like a dum-dum. That sounds like me, honestly. let us protect some trade in the English Channel. I'm not collecting trade in the English Channel. Where are my merchants? Oh, I'm reducing. Fair enough. You can mothball. You can mothball. You can mothball. Perfect. Okay. In the next war against England, we're going to do a bunch of reconquests for Armagnac, because they've got a lot of little lovely territories, which is great. To return all that. The agenda of the Diet, Berry of at least 6. Lorraine, any manufactory. Done. Lorraine. Yeah, I gotta wait till 466, of course. That's fine. Are you going to expand to Africa? Let's see. Potentially, but it's not super much in my reach yet, because I don't have coast. I think shall be more worth than whatever merchants doing. They're currently trying to reduce AE. This is the problem. I am trying to reduce AE. I think it would be worth it better to just make more money. Royal patronage, gain innovativeness, pass. So how much money do I make from controlling that? It is 257. There's only one ducat. Only one more. Damn. Alright. Like I say, I'm going to attack Cologne to vassalize them as soon as is possible. Because more vassals is good. Always. In terms of AE, they have a lot. Saxony has a lot as well. Too much, though. You're going to vassalize, you won't be able to keep them out of the coalition. Exactly. There's going to be a billion coalitions, honestly. Ooh, here we go. Oh, crap. Ah, oh, damn it. Rebels. Rebels? Rebels! Rebels are everywhere. Come on. Oh! Cologne entered! Ah, oh, damn. That's what I get for not having... Ah, it's because I... It's your... Whomever told me to do this, it's your fault personally, alright? Oh man, I can't vassalize Cologne now because they'll join. How about Saxony? Saxony is not. And Austria is not in the coalition, so it's Saxony it is. Who else are electors? Cologne, Saxony, Trio, Würzburg, and Salzburg. Can I declare war on you? No. Würzburg? Yes, I can. Where is Würzburg? It punishes you keeping it. I know, doesn't it? So it would be a vassalization for such a tiny power. I think Würzburg would be better to vassalize, just in case. So we're going to do that. We're going to call in Denmark. Let's go. How many freaking favors do I have with these guys? Oh my god, quite a bit. Because Würzburg are electors, so that's going to give us what we need. Boop and boop. And subjugation. Cool in Denmark. Let's go. It's okay, Miss Jekyll. I forgive you. In the next episode, we are going to be killing Würzburg and basically just annihilating everyone in the world. Basically just fighting off these guys, vassalizing them, and then dealing with the next coalition that fires. See you next time. Bye-bye.